Hello everybody, welcome back. This is Dovik. I'm bringing another 4v4 MLG Capture the Flag. This time it's going to be on Summit, as you can probably see on the screen. Now this map, just like Firing Range, is a very small map. In the other Capture the Flag maps, which are Hanoi and Havana at this moment for MLG, you're going to notice a very different kind of setup for us. But on Summit, we keep it kind of like Firing Range, where we have the trailer, and then we have the two setup positions where they're supposed to do with the cutoffs. This is a GB match that we played the other day. It was against a pretty good team, against players, I don't know how well organized they were, but their ranks in GB were very low. Now, of course, rank in GB doesn't mean a whole lot, but like I think I said in the other video, it does denote that they have experience in the ladder, which means they have a lot of experience playing the game, whether it be this one, Modern Warfare 2, or COD 4, or any other game. It means they have experience playing competitively. Most people that have experience playing competitively have that mindset, and they're normally pretty good players. Now, just like Firing Range, on this map we are very aggressive. You know, Garrett's already pulled, but we're pulling it to the Summit side, because cutoffs are very easy for us to get on that side. You get the Summit door, somebody gets top, and one person can cover the bottom, or we get one person trailing them, just like we would Firing Range. But we get 4 kills right off, so we don't trail, we push up right away. And I make a dumb play. I jump down to catch people off spawn. Danny kills me, but at the same time, I probably shouldn't have been in that position. And for them, when they have the gas station starting points, their spawns are most likely going to be in ADOM, in Steam, or sometimes you see them on the Summit side as well. That's why I knew they were probably going to be on the Steam side when I jumped down, because I saw Danny in gold, which means he was probably forcing them away from the ADOM and the Summit. So I jump down, I see 3 right off. I throw the stun, I get him stunned, but I get killed by Danny because I line myself up with him perfectly. And if you were paying attention, you notice we already got another flag cap. That's just taking advantage and rolling kind of a little train. We have momentum there, and we got the 4 down. I was able to kind of distract him when Danny shot me. Michael came in, grabbed the flag, took it back, same route, and Danny was able to get the cutoff. Scare was able to get the top cut off, so we were able to get the flag to come in. I died at top and I actually made a wrong call out there, which if you're ever playing competitively, it's vitally important that your team's on the same page for callouts and that you always make the correct callouts. So right now I noticed one of my teammates just died at bottom, and I'm about to turn and Danny just died at top, and then I died from a really good nade spot. So Michael's all by himself. He's got to stay back there and play defense because they're going to be rushing trying to get that flag right away. And we both spawn at the bottom staircase, or elbow as we call it. That means they are up in our base. That's why as soon as Danny spawned, he went right up there. He died to the top yellow guy, and he went to the window, and I got him out the window. Then somebody calls out over here that somebody ran back steam, so as soon as I turn this corner, I'm ready for somebody to be looking. I catch him. Now I'm about to pull the flag and be very aggressive here, but I don't do it correctly. Now when you pull the flag and you have both stuns as I have, you should really throw one ADOM and one steam. I would have caught that guy right there and hopefully kept him off the flag, or maybe I was able to survive and keep running middle. I went middle there because I saw my team was mostly set up, and I wasn't 100% sure whether or not they're going to get an ADOM or Summit spawn, so I felt like going middle was the best route. In hindsight, it could have been just as good to go Summit. Maybe I would have survived, maybe not, but I definitely should have thrown my stuns and helped myself out in that situation. But that's why we watch theater, to learn from our mistakes and play better for the next time. And you saw we just lost that flag, so I wasn't able to come up and save it. Oh well. Move on. Now here I see them pull our flag, and you're going to see me do a very bad mistake that you will do in capture a flag if you have tunnel vision like I kind of did right here. I was chasing the kill symbol. I wasn't sure where it was going, so I was kind of just like dancing around the middle, and it really just chopped my awareness in half because I didn't even notice the guy at Summit door. And because of that, he shot me down, and I was basically useless for the 5 seconds. But luckily, I can trust my teammates. They were in the right position to get the flag back and get the return. And right there, I was just trying to be a better player. I just got off spawn. I made a stupid mistake. I know that, so I came off. I did check my corners. My reaction was late. I didn't get the guy at the top of the B stairs. But you really have to stay focused at this point in time. You need to just call that out and move on. And I noticed I get hit from the Summit door here, so I'm going to try to move on and just call it out, let somebody else take care of it, and try to go and take care of that guy at the B stairs, or at least cut it off, and get some slays down, because if you see Garrett right here, he's at their flag, he's actually ready to pull or kill anybody that comes back there. So we really need to get some guys down so he's able to pull and get that flag back. Now you notice here I'm also following the kill flag, but I was able to anticipate it correctly and get the return right before the round ends. So it's going to be 2-0, not 2-1 for the next half. And that's a big difference in Summit because you can get flags really quick. So every flag you get adds up, just like points in domination, of course. So the round ends, and you'll notice I'm not really doing that great this round. I started off really badly. I started to pick it up a little bit towards the end, but luckily the team is playing great right now. We're getting most of our cutoffs. We're able to anticipate where the enemies are going off the spawn and cut off their flag routes correctly. So everything's going well so far this first half. We move into the second half, and we're also going to work really well in the second half as well. And right here, there's a little tip. When you're going up these stairs, it's the easy kill. Just have a grenade cooked and throw it around that corner, and you'll normally get that guy if there's a guy there. Sometimes they dance around, but if you throw it to one side and then look the other side with your gun, he's going to die one way. Because if you look on the other side with your gun, you have to jump on him. And if he stays on the other side, then he's going to die from the grenade. So just ADS one side, pick the side, and you're going to be perfectly fine. And you come off here, they are starting to run Steam side, which is okay to run Steam side as long as you have everybody slayed down. The problem is that it's one of our main spawns, so sometimes if you run it Steam side, then you have guys that literally spawn right on top of you. Now you notice that Garrett pulled the flag because they were down by so many. And I actually make a mistake here because I didn't anticipate the spawns the way that they happened. I figured they would have spawned back elbow, but they didn't. They actually spawned right at the C-Dom, and they were able to come around and get the flag guy right around me. Just as it went in the bottom computer, they went around me and over top of me. I didn't anticipate that they spawned there. My best guess is that since I just killed that guy in gold, and we had me set up in the heater room, which is this room right here, that it force spawns to the C spawn because Garrett was just at their main spawn up top. And I just threw a stun over to elbow as well. So they spawned C-Dom on me, and were able to come and get that flag. Now, coming up, you're going to see me make another mistake, but first, they pull the flag, and they're starting to change up their strategy. They're not going to run Steam anymore. They're actually going to run it right past through Summit, like we were doing on the other side. It's basically a mirror set of what we had. But you're going to see me being very cautious here, checking most of my corners. The unfortunate thing, I didn't check the main corner, which is going to be coming up right over here. I come through, I come back through, and I'm going to go right to the side. I throw my stun over here to make sure he's not coming Steam. So he's not, so I call him out to Summit. I didn't check my corner again there, and a guy comes and gets me right away. I have to be aware of that because their spawn can be at elbow or the main top. So every time you go through that bottom, you have to check that corner in case they're trying to cut you off. That's a very big cutoff point, especially if they start off with the C spawn to begin the game or the round. Now we're going to see another spawn coming up very soon. You see me moving through the top. Danny dies to a gunfight here. I just jump and rape this guy real quick. And that spawn right there, as they come out of the top C room, or the top flag room, whatever you want to call it. It doesn't matter your call out as long as you know where it came from. That's one of the main spawn points. And a lot of times for a cutoff there, you can stand at the forklift and throw stuns down there to stop them. But you see Michael pulled the flag here, very aggressive. So I spawned up. I'm going to just check our base since nobody had the Steam side covered. I know there's probably going to be a guy over there. They came through just as they did last time, probably right from the elbow. And I draw shot this guy, and there's another guy right at the corner, able to stop him. Michael's able to jump in. We're up now 3-0. However, they're going to be able to get the kill on me right here and get another kill. So now we have 2 down. They're going to pull the flag. Be very aggressive here like they should be. Michael gets cut off from the gold room, and they're able to start pulling it through the Steam side to grab the flag. However, Danny makes a extremely smart play. He pulls it, just like firing range. If they're coming at you, you don't have a chance. You grab their flag, you start running away. That forces this guy to change up his path to the flag because they're going to try to go cut Danny off at Summit. He runs it through cages. That turns out that's where all of us were just running to go cut them off. So we get the flag back. Danny's still going to go down. However, the amount of time that just wasted was tremendous. You know, that's like an extra defense. It's a defensive strategy. We're up right now, so we don't have to play super aggressive. We will still constantly push because it's best to keep your enemy on their toes, especially in capture a flag. But you're going to notice they're quitting out. That's because this team expected the win, to be quite honest. They expected us to be easy. And this is kind of a subject I want to save for later, but it's kind of appropriate too. In game battles, you're going to come across teams like this a lot that expect to win games because they have a higher rank than you. These guys didn't have a good attitude. They were trash talkers, and they kind of got what was coming to them. You know, you don't talk trash to a team you've never met before, especially if there's no reason. I let Danny die here so I can get the cap, because I want it to look good on my stats. But the game battles, if you're going into it or you're thinking about going into it, you have to be prepared to come up against teams like this. They will talk trash and be very aggressive towards you to kind of throw you off your game. And these guys were very bad sports and not really, they were good players. Like I said, they had really low GB ranks. But unfortunately, they didn't work well together. We work well together as a team because we've been practicing together and we have very good chemistry. But this game's coming to a quick end here, guys. If you enjoyed it, let me know. If you have a comment, I'll comment back. I also have the live callouts for this, so that'll be an annotation on the screen right now. And I'll see you guys next time.